Eight bangs, total calm. Nine. Not landed though. Inside the train station. Flak got all of them. Count 11 banks now. Hooray for the anti-artillery barrage. Another non-event. Central train station. Another 323 arrival. The deep dark bowels of the night. And then, I don't know, this air raid warning seemed a little more pressing than I've seen before. All people treated it with more urgency and they cleared the station out. They cleared the station. Sent people heading down to the metro, but there's a lot more milling around outside the station out here now. But as it was, sort of 11 banks, but all distant. It wasn't like New Year. Kharkiv will certainly be interesting. Just down the road, and mercifully enough I didn't capture any of that on film and its remnants, but the pregnant lassie exploded into pink mist down the road. More collateral damage, to use that sick wartime terminology. A true perversion of language. These people have split lickety-split, but I don't know why this one was considered more urgent than the others. Not entirely sure. Or the flak. The anti-missile barrages seemed fairly distant. So, I don't know. But now everyone is sort of heading into Yeah. I don't know. Perhaps the fireworks will come as soon as I switch off. Who wants to be some kind of shady, gruesome grief tourist anyway, right? What is hell? Not a holiday. It's not some kind of shabby fucking charlatans spectator spot. Suffering's real. Well, May the 1st it may well be, but not a May Day moment as yet. Everyone had melted away into the metro. Have since returned, and there's a bunch of soldiers that, like, let's see, Azov battalion, shoulder patches, and obla da, life goes on. The skies have lightened. They're not full of Iranian kamikaze drones or cruise missiles or any other indiscriminate killing weapons. So I don't understand. So I don't know. Obla-da, life goes on. Yeah, what the fuck, since failing to become an international legionnaire or a Norman brigadier, Ukraine in wartime constantly throws up peculiarities. I mean, my last time, for the same money, I was staying down the road at the train station hostel, which is the bombing hotspot. And believe me, that 500 metres, or actually it's more like 250 metres, 300 metres. It's just down the road. It's like 1.5 blocks. And it makes all the difference. But yeah, I was in a crummy rundown flea pit, and now this is like a proper Soviet style hotel, and I'll be checking in one floor up for a few days, called the Diplomat, and I could definitely picture myself getting up to some diplomatic brouhaha and the kind of scheming shenanigans of espionage that would make Cold War manoeuvrings look like the mechanics of a 7-year-old's 7th birthday party. I am cunt. And that big bombing raid that everyone was so worked up about didn't actually happen. I guess the flak and the aeroplanes, the Air Force, the defensive patrols, and anti-missile barrages did their work well. And unlike on New Year's Eve, and certainly on New Year's Day, when Putin brought the bells in so horrendously, this time I didn't actually see or hear any of them land. It was just like cannon fire. I've been watching Zulu as well, Rorke's Drift, thinking about the Battle of Balaclava, charge of a heavy brigade, charge of a light brigade, the thin red line. I'm wearing a red coat. Tommy this, Tommy that, Tommy how's your soul? The thin red line of heroes when the drums begin to roll. Kharkiv's gonna throw up something interesting. Not my lunch. Hopefully something more in the way of giving means to meaning in the pursuit of purpose rather than the futile search for nirvana. Yeah, we'll see. I have the mental agility of a slug sliming in the sun anyway. This is all gibberish and verbal nincompoopery, so I'll cut it off here. But it's nice that nothing really hit. I mean, rather than being a gruesome grief tourist, it would be great if I was here for the next 2 years and that was all that continued to happen in the cities and metropolitan areas, just a non-event. No missiles or kamikaze drones landing, no damage, no pregnant girls dying. No pregnant women exploding into red mist. No more chaos, no more pain, no more suffering. But suffering's a part of life. But something much worse with the vile inclemencies that are inflicted man upon man, man being wolf to man, homo homini lupus. With natural disasters, people band together in a war. You can really sense that, scum flows to the surface and thrives on it. Life and love hurt. That's where our poems, novels and songs come from, eh? Anyway, and from an uncharacteristically diplomatic Fletch at the Diplomat Hotel. One floor up, it is said to be even nicer. It looks like a fucking boudoir. Oh, my slutbag sloshpot syphilis pig former flames would doubtless approve. Lord of the Flies. In their palm-shaded paradise realm that became my purgatory. Yeah, human endeavour should be a determination to resist evil and lessen indignity, but really it's just a glut. It's a fight against empty bellies, and for those who don't really suffer, have grown up in soft living, it's just stumbling from one dopamine fix to the next, or racing from one to the next. That's why these hoes have got no character. The fucking men are worse. Anyway, funny old life.